Welcome to the Louisville Ladder Pump Jack installation video. At Louisville Ladder, safety is a top concern. We will go over how to inspect, set up, and properly use your pump jack system. Please read all safety instructions and labels before attempting to assemble. Check out the work site to determine the size and number of pump jack components required for the job. The height and length of the area being worked on and the ground conditions are key considerations that determine what you will need. Look for any electrical lines near the work site. Never use a pump jack system near electrical wires. To completely cover a job of this size, a pump jack scaffold system that uses 3 poles will be set up. Each pole consists of a pump jack and workbench, a 24-foot base pole, a 12-foot top pole, and a pole connector. To span the full length of the work area, 2 24-foot by 20-inch wide nestable stages for the work platform and 2 24-foot by 12-inch wide nestable stages for the workbench are required. To support and anchor each pole, 2 wall supports and a pole foot with wood sill plate are needed. Fall protection is provided using safety nets along the length of the work platforms and guardrails at each end. The different combinations of poles and stages sizes available allows a pump jack scaffold system to be used on a wide variety of worksite conditions, up to a maximum height of 48 feet. Never exceed the 48-foot height restriction. Inspect all pump jack components before each use. Make sure nothing is damaged, there are no missing pieces, and all fasteners are tight. Lubricate the pump jack once a month to keep it in top working conditions. Now that the equipment has been inspected, it's time to set up the pump jack system. First, connect the 2 poles using the pole connector. The poles have a top and bottom. The end with the rubber V-shaped tab is the top. Insert the pole connector until the button locks engage the holes on the sides of each pole. Make sure the rubber surfaces at the joint mate together without overlapping or bulging. To install the pump jack, support the pole off the ground with the rubber surface facing up. Slide the workbench on the pole with the support arm facing up. Next, install the pump jack to the pole with its support arm facing down. Once the bottom end of the pump jack engages the rubber, the crank can be operated to move the jack further up the pole. Align the holes in the workbench and pump jack and secure with the bolt and nut. Install the pole foot into the bottom of the pole, making sure the button locks are securely engaged. Due to the soft ground conditions at the work site, a wood sill plate will be used to provide a solid base for the pole to rest on. An alternative setup for soft ground is to use the pole anchor accessory in place of the pole foot and wood sill plate. Before raising and securing the poles to the building, inspect and clear the area of any worksite obstructions or debris. First, install the support braces at the top. For this installation, a foldable brace with adjustment is attached to the roof at each pole location. Working from the roof requires fall protection. Be sure to follow local codes for proper fall protection equipment. Next, clear and level the area where the base of the pole will set. Using a rope attached to the top of the pole, raise it into position with the assistance of a person on the roof. Connect the top support to the pole. Next, adjust and secure the bottom of the pole. With the pole resting on the top of the sill plate, use a level to make sure the pole is vertical or plumb. Once this is confirmed, secure the sill plate from movement by driving a steel stake through the plate and into the ground. Pump jack scaffolds between 24 feet and 32 feet in height require an intermediate brace support. Install a foldable brace or foldable brace with adjustment to the wall approximately midway between the bottom and top support. Pump jack scaffolds between 32 feet and 48 feet in height require 2 evenly spaced intermediate supports. The distance between any 2 supports on pump jack scaffolds over 24 feet in height cannot exceed 16 feet. Loosen the wing nuts on the telescopic platform support and adjust to the width of the stage. Retighten the wing nuts. Secure each end of the stage to the pump jack support using the chain and quick link. Run the chain through the rung, take up any slack, and reconnect to the support arm using the quick link. Repeat this process to adjust and secure the workbench. The last step required is installation of fall protection. First, check the space between the work platform and the wall. The work platform must be located no more than 14 inches from the wall. To protect the open ends of the platform, install the adjustable guardrail system. Secure the guardrails with bolts and nuts. Next, install the netting along the back side of the work platform. The netting is provided with straps along the top and bottom to attach to the rungs of the workbench and platform. Wrap each strap around the rung of the workbench and secure. Secure the same way around the work platform. Make sure each strap is pulled tight and there are no gaps. You now have a complete pump jack system ready to go. When using more than 2 poles like the installation we've just completed, nestable stages should be used. The ends of nestable stages are interlocking and provide the ability to scaffold a worksite of virtually any length. Before raising the pump jack system, make sure the red knob is hand tight and the crank handle is in the closed and locked position. With a person at each pole, place your foot under the strap on the foot lever and pump in unison to keep the platform level. For single-person operation, alternate between each pole, raising the stage about 1 foot each time. When you reach your desired height, return the upper foot level to the up position. To lower your pump jack system, first make sure the foot lever is in the full up position. While holding the pole, push the safety lever forward. Then move the crank handle in position to operate. Crank clockwise to lower pump jack. Return the handle to the locked position once the desired height is reached. We have now finished how to successfully inspect, set up, and use your pump jack system.